I'm about to build the world's first underground cinema room with a viewing window into the best aquascape pond you have ever seen. But why? Ever since being a little boy, I have been obsessed with one movie. And one scene in particular where Jesse breaks into a building and discovers an underground treasure. Now, as a little boy, I was always building secret dens, mainly to hide from my mum. Now, as an adult, most of us, just like me, let our dreams run away from us. But what if we said no? And that was because, unfortunately, I lost my best mate, Danny, and it changed my whole life. So I started posting my landscaping videos on social media as a way of keeping my brain busy, and you lot absolutely loved it. And I've always wanted to do my own garden. However, I didn't own my own house, but 12 weeks ago, that changed. So I've decided to make the 10-year-old me super proud by building the ultimate underground den. Now, the problem is I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. This could literally be the most expensive mistake I have ever made, but I've got to try. There's been one pain in my arse since starting this whole garden, which, if you don't know, it's all been about these drains. Now, we needed to get them scanned to find out where all the pipework is in the garden to be able to put the underground cinema room. The problem is trying to find someone to be able to do that is actually more hard than it seems until now. Josh, how you doing, buddy? Now, Josh has come a long way. This is your job, scanning drains.
Yeah, every day.
First of all, how the hell do you do it? Because it stinks down there.
You get used to it.
Do you?
Yeah, surveying and tracing drains is just one part of the job. Obviously, I do on blocks as well.
Yeah. Fun fact, one of the main reasons why we started social media is a lady said I'd blocked her drain.
Really?
And when I went to lift the drain up, it was full of baby wipes. And in fact, I'll insert the clip now so you can see it. Look away, I don't eat any food when you're doing this because it's squeamish. But yeah, it was kind of a satisfying video once you got rid of the blockage. Is that kind of the best bit of your job?
Definitely, when the blockage is gushing away. Yeah. That's the satisfying part. Gushing
away. Right, buddy, I'm going to let you find out what you need to find out. Give me a shout if you need. Do you want a break?
I'm okay.
No? Right, I'm going to let him crack on.
We're going to start by brushing the lid off, getting this nice and clean, getting it open, getting some cones around the manhole and having a look with a camera. So we'll see what we find inside. It appears that we've got two connections. Now, they've got non-return valves in. Mark did tell me that this system has a lot of surface water going into it and it's causing this lid to overflow and it's causing a lot of backflow in the property. So the water board has installed these two fern cone non-return valves in the line to prevent any backflow. Now, for me to camera this, I've got to take them out because there's quite a lot of tension on the top of them when I'm putting the camera through. And I'll just install a couple of new ones while I'm at it. So we can already see, but as we come further up, we've got this old rodding point. Now, these screws are seized. It's quite soft ground and it's very shallow. So what we're going to do is dig around it, pull the rodding point off the collar, but we're going to camera from here downstream because cameraing downstream is always better than cameraing upstream. So we'll start by pushing it the whole way down the system and just see what we can find. At the moment, we've got 4.5 metres in and we can't see anything. It's getting quite hard to push now, so I think there's a lot of silt. Oh, let's go have a look in the manhole. I think we're through. So here's the end of our Scan Probe camera. Look at that, nice bit of juice on it, sticking through the end. I'm going to ask Mark if he wants his pipe cleaning. I'm pretty sure his answer is going to be no, as he's going to be digging this up anyway. I'm going to try and run a bit of water through the system and pull the camera back so you guys get a better visual. And we're also going to scan the ground out and mark it out. Now we're going to replace these two fern cone non-return valves. I've got replacements, so we've got two of these. These are easily installable.
That's good, that's good.
Box, you get the valve and you get a nice little glove. So it should just wiggle out. I might have to get a little bar on it. He's about to find out his drains are blocked badly and we've got to clear them somehow. At the moment, Mark don't know. So obviously, you've got your upstairs toilet connected into this stack.
Yes.
I'm assuming your toilet's somewhere around about here.
Yeah, so something's happened here because can you see how the wall's green?
Yep.
It floods out all over this. Can you see how
Guttering, yeah.
the gutting's green?
I believe this is blocked and I'm about to show you why.
Oh, okay.
Now we've taken the non-return valves out, the old ones.
Yeah.
And the bottom lateral connection, which I believe feeds it might not,
Yeah, it
but
does, yeah.
I believe it
Well,
does.
I think it does, yeah.
Is full of tissue paper and it's very compacted and old.
It's just, do you know when you uncover a problem, it's like you uncover a million different problems. Like already, this pipe can just be got rid of because that's where the point, it doesn't actually do anything. And then when we find out what's going on there, problemo solvo.
Whoopsie daisy. I thought there'd be another man off here. Perfect, let's get it up. Take a look at that. We've not gone wrong, have we? So we've got an old Fernco non-return valve in here. This is the camera, obviously. We've got an upstream connection. I believe this will feed the downstairs toilet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the camera up this line and that line and just check everything out. Make sure everything's clear and free flowing. I've probably never seen this amount of junctions in one run before. Let's get them all marked out and find where they go.
Hi guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has been tapping that subscribe button. We are going to get back out on the road to surprise someone else with a new garden once we get to 400k and 1,000 members. You genuinely don't know how much it means just tapping that subscribe button, dropping a little like, and even mentioning a comment is even better. But if you want to go one step further and support the work that we do out on the road, you can join our membership where every dime we make from that goes back into someone else's garden. And believe me, although it's been great being in my garden, I'm dying to get back out on the road. So tap that subscribe button, join our membership, make sure you like it, make sure you comment. Back to the video. See you in a bit. Bye.
Funnily enough, it is coming to the end point where we first expected. So we can give this a nice little spray. So we've cameraed from the end of the run, the whole way downstream. No work's really going to be done too much out here, so it's all right, these lines being left. We've just got to camera this final connection to the internal kitchen sink and replace that Fernco non-return valve. And once that's completed, the job is all done.
You happy with it?
I'm happy. I mean, look, you've got, for the age, all the pipes are moved.
This one, can I move? That one's mine, innit? So I can do what I want with that one.
You can't move that lid because that feeds the main. So you can move this if you want, and you can move all of that. If you could get where that manhole is, get that manhole turned into a little pump pit, that manhole could connect directly onto the main and that will shoot down. I've really enjoyed it. Made my brain work. There's been a lot of problems. It's quite big. It's quite a big house. There's a lot to investigate.
It's a lot of pipes, mate.
A lot of pipes.
There's so many pipes.
All still possible. Anything's possible.
Josh,
and this is the man.
well, I
for
don't
it.
want to. Yeah, that's it. Nice one. Thank you so much for
See
your
you
help,
in a bit.
buddy. We'll cuddle us now. Right, I'll see you in 3, 2. New day, new plan. The pipes, thanks to Josh, we've now got them fully mapped out, all in the garden, which means we can delete 2 of them and we can put the cinema there. But to put the cinema there, we need to delete a line. Can't be fully deleted, we need to reroute it. Reroute it, as my American friends say. So we're gonna put a sump there and it kicks out, and we're gonna either move it along the fence line or near the fence line. So the reason you put a pump in is because you're gonna put a few angles in, it pressurizes it and pushes it out, which is gonna save us a nice view, because although we were gonna put the cinema here, if we didn't delete this line, we'd have the same problem as what we initially had over there. We'd have a big poo pipe running through our nice viewing window, and we don't want that to happen. Now we know what we're doing, we can finally start digging. This feeder is probably one of the best feeders that I've ever got. I'm going to show you why if it lets me do it. So you lift that off. Normally when you feed a bird, all the trimmings go on the floor, but on this one you can put them back in. so it's not as much waste. Now, I know what you're going to say, Mark, what company sent you this? None. I bought it off Amazon, so I'll put a little link to it here. Pretty decent. I have left it a bit long, so some of the seeds gone mouldy, but you know, I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man. Lavender is so good for your garden. Look now, all these bees prepping for winter. That's a burrowing bee. All the bees are getting the last little bit of pollen to turn into honey. Don't want to disturb it. But unfortunately, to move forward with my dream, as well as their dream, that's why we built the wildlife garden, I know to put lavender and whatever this plant is. In fact, I'm now going to show you one of the coolest apps that I've always used, because I don't know all plants. I do know some, but I don't know them all. So there's an app called Picture This, with a little plant on it. Tap it, you then take a picture of your plant, it then scans it, and then it will give you a full breakdown of the plant. How to look after it. It loves full sun. So full sun, above 6 hours of sunlight a day, partial sun, tolerant. So it's ideal to get the most sun. Now, this does from about 12 o'clock-ish in the summer months gets all sun. So it is a good place for it, but the ideal place for it is where? Have you not guessed? The wild garden. So we're gonna pop this into the wild. The bees absolutely love it. So I do want to save this one. Now, olive trees don't like to be sat in water. So when we put it in this pot, we're going to make sure that it's got plenty of drain holes. And to make sure that our holes do not get filled up, we're going to add a layer of golden gravel, which stops the holes from blocking up so it can drain right through. So we'll put probably about 20 mil, 30 mil of golden gravel at the bottom, so there's a nice layer, then we'll add soil. Here we are, as Bonnie chases the frog amongst the garden. All the trees and shrubbery is now gone, which means we can finally start planning where the cinema room is going to be. And I'm thinking, so the current pipe, what Josh has marked out, is here. So I'm thinking we come like a metre away and we start digging down here. This gives us kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metres wide. And then I'm probably going to go from as tight to here as possible. I'm going to come out like 1, 2, 3, 4 metres this way. So 5 by 4 gives, I think, a nice size room. Inside there is about that size. Now you're probably thinking, if we're going to bury this thing, how are we going to get access to it? Well, let's take a look. Welcome to my YouTube studio, and behind me right now is a door. That you didn't know. It's invisible. Well, it's invisible when you shut your eyes. So we're going to open the door and we're going to see what's behind it for the first time in history. It's a crap cupboard, guys. It's a cupboard full of crap, but we're going to clear it out. For context, when we put our battens on, we also made our light fully disguisable. And I can't remember. Oh, is that it? There we go. So now I have to use a secret pen to turn the light on. How'd you get it on? Lost it. Is that secret? I don't know where it is. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to clean this cupboard out and we're going to work out where our tunnel is going to be. And this is actually Luke's fault, who's holding the camera, because when he first come here, he went, what's behind here? The tunnel for the cinema. And I went, well, it will be. Time to get it cleared out. Who sent that? Where's that from?
Well, whoever sent the message, surely. That's, I mean, it's what you look like.
I mean, it's actually genuine, but why would I have a Harry Kane thing in it? I mean, the Messi ones, that makes more sense, because that's my brother. Fun fact, me and Messi's are brothers, look. Getting distracted, aren't we, guys? I understand the Messi one, but, oh, it's the same post, it's the same thing. Genuinely, who's brought that in? Is it one of yours? So if I put it in the bin, none of you's going to be bothered?
No, you might have forgotten, again, it's not us, but if it's someone that, if it's a subscriber or someone, or is it Tom?
Oh, no, I did get them together. Tina's put it in here. Right, I get it. I get it. I'm not really into football, guys, so if one of yous really love Harry Kane, let me know in the comments and we might do a giveaway with it. I thought you was winding me up. You join us in the toilet. We need to clear out some stuff now and then we're going to figure out what we're going to use this little room for. I think we use it as an access to the cinema. So we'll probably, as soon as we get the cinema in, we'll dig a hole down. I don't know if you can do that, but we'll figure it out. But first, let's strip it out. Hey! Did it work? We've got a usable tap. Oh, it's a toilet. Oh, Jack can use his toilet instead of you going in my house every day. Should we see if the toilet works, Jack?
Let me get out of the way.
Let's have a look. I can't believe there's a toilet in here. King of the castle, king of the castle. Shit! Woo! Is that on camera? Oh, I've never known that to happen. I've blew a toilet up. Have you seen that? Have you ever seen that before?
I've not. I'm glad it was you and not one of us.
Oh, I should have got you to do it.
I feel, I'm like Josh now. Josh was putting his hands in poo and now I've got to. Sorry, Jack, you've not got a toilet now, mate. You're going to have to wee outside. There's the rest of the toilet. What a bloody experience that was.
Can't believe that.
Right, it's now time to see if my toilet flushes. It works. Well, we're not interested in this bit. We're interested in the bit behind you. You join me in the shower. This is the maddest setup ever, but this is my YouTube studio. Now, what I'm thinking is having the tunnel start here, so we step down into the cinema room. So this is where it's going to start. This is going to be the Colin cabin, because this is Colin digging. We're going to be digging. I am a little bit scared though, because I mean, the toilet's shattered, but where is this tunnel gonna lead to? Well, I'm gonna show you. Well, it's gonna lead to here. This is where the underground cinema is gonna be. But the tunnel from here to the kind of shower room or the Colin room doesn't exist right now. And I don't know which way to start it. I'm gonna scrape all this back now so we know kind of where we're working with. And then do I just start on the tunnel and work into the building? Or do I build the building and work back? Let me know in the comments, but we've bloody started now, haven't we? We've bloody started. Exciting. We can finally look to see where our outdoor cinema is gonna go, and the space is a lot bigger than I thought. Now, my initial idea was to sink in a container, fill it around concrete, but when I've been to look at them, they're very narrow. So I want this between about 4 or 5 meters wide by about 4 or 5 meters in depth, with a viewing window into the British pond looking that way. And in the next episode, we finally get digging.
YouTube is telling you to watch this video. Go watch it now or else you won't get any pocket money.